7 years passed. 7 long years since the Bell witch vanished into the night. 7 years since John Bell died with black poison on his lips, whispering Kate's name with his last breath. 7 years since his daughter Betsy stopped screaming in her sleep. The farm was quiet now. Too quiet. The kind of quiet that makes you hold your breath, like the whole world is waiting for something terrible to happen. William Bell was 28 years old, but he looked older, much older. His father's death had carved lines into his face that shouldn't be there yet. Every morning he walked past the room where his father died. Every night he listened for sounds that never came, until one autumn evening in 1828. William sat alone at the kitchen table. A single candle flickered in front of him. Rain drummed against the windows. He poured himself a glass of whiskey with shaking hands. "I know you're there," he whispered to the empty room. The house stayed silent. "I know you're listening, Kate." Still nothing. Just rain, just wind. Then, soft as a breath, a woman laughed. It came from inside the walls, from everywhere and nowhere at once. William's hand froze on his glass. His heart hammered in his chest. "Hello, William," the voice said, sweet, almost kind. "Did you miss me?" "No," William said through clenched teeth. "Why are you back?" The candle flame bent sideways, even though there was no breeze. It pointed toward the dark corner of the room like a finger. "Because I'm dying," Kate said, "and I need your help." William's blood turned to ice. He'd waited 7 years to hear that the witch was dying. He should have felt happy, relieved. Instead, he felt afraid. "You're lying," he said. "I wish I was." The candle went out. The room plunged into darkness. Thunder cracked outside so loud it shook the walls. When lightning flashed, William saw her, standing in the corner, tall and thin, but not solid. She looked like smoke trying to hold the shape of a woman. Her eyes glowed faint amber in the darkness. "Hello, William," she said again. "It's been a long time." William didn't sleep that night. He sat in his chair with his father's rifle across his lap, staring at the spot where Kate had appeared. She was gone now, or at least invisible, but he could feel her watching him. "Why did you come to me?" he asked the darkness. "Why not Betsy?" Kate's voice drifted through the room like smoke. "Because Betsy would shoot first and ask questions never. You were always the smart one, William. The one who thinks before he acts. My father thought before he acted. You killed him anyway." Silence. Then, "Yes, I did." The honesty surprised William. Kate had never admitted to anything before. She'd always laughed when they accused her, mocked them, enjoyed their pain. But now she sounded tired. "What do you want?" William asked. "To tell you the truth," Kate said. "About what I am, about why I did what I did, and about what happens when I'm gone. When you're gone, we'll finally have peace." "No," Kate said softly. "You won't." The fire in the hearth roared to life on its own, flooding the room with light. Kate stood beside it now, looking more solid than before, more real, but also fading, like an old painting left in the sun too long. Her edges were blurred. Parts of her kept flickering, disappearing for a second before coming back. "Sit down, William," she said. "This is going to take a while." William didn't move. "I'll stand, thanks." Kate smiled, not her usual cruel grin, but something sadder. Suit yourself. She walked to the window and looked out at the rain. For a long moment, she didn't speak. I was never Kate Batts, she finally said. Not really. Kate Batts cursed your father, yes. She hated him for cheating her in that land deal. But her curse didn't create me. Then what are you? Kate touched the window glass with translucent fingers. I'm older than Kate Batts, older than this farm, older than Tennessee itself. I'm what happens when pain goes too deep, when anger festers in the ground like rot, when cruelty is answered with more cruelty until nobody remembers how it started. She turned to face him. I'm an echo, William. A scream that never stops screaming. William felt a chill run down his spine. You're a demon. Maybe, or maybe I'm just broken. Kate moved away from the window. As she walked, her form flickered like a candle in wind. When Kate Batts cursed your father, I woke up. Her hatred gave me shape. Her anger gave me purpose. And your family's fear. She paused. Your family's fear gave me strength. We didn't ask for any of this, William said, anger rising in his voice. We were just trying to live our lives. I know. Then why? Why torture Betsy? She was just a child. She never did anything to you. Kate's face twisted with something that looked like pain. Because she was loved, William stared at her. What? Because when I looked at her, I saw everything I never had. A family. A home. People who cared if she lived or died. And I wanted to destroy it. Tears formed in Kate's glowing eyes, impossible tears from an impossible creature. I wanted her to hurt like I hurt, to feel alone like I felt alone, to know what it's like when nobody cares about your pain. William's hands clenched into fists. You're a monster. Yes, Kate whispered. I am. She sat down or floated down into the chair across from William. She looked so small suddenly, so faded. But I'm a monster that's dying, William. And when I die, the curse doesn't die with me. It moves. It finds a new family, a new innocent girl to torment. Maybe your sister's children, maybe someone else's, but it won't stop. It never stops. William's throat went dry. You're lying, am I? Kate looked up at him. Have you ever wondered why there are so many hauntings in the world? So many ghosts and demons and things that go bump in the night. It's because curses don't end, William. They just move on. The room felt colder. The fire dimmed. Unless, Kate said quietly, someone breaks the cycle. How? Kate took a deep breath, though she didn't need to breathe at all. You have to forgive me. William almost laughed. What? I need forgiveness. True forgiveness. From someone who knows what I've done. Someone who understands the pain I caused. She leaned forward, desperate now. If you forgive me, really forgive me, the curse will bind to me instead of passing on. When I fade, it fades. When I end, it ends, forever. William stood up so fast his chair fell over. You killed my father. You tortured my sister for years. You destroyed my family. And you want me to forgive you? I'm not asking for me, Kate said, her voice breaking. I'm asking for the next family. The next Betsy. The next innocent child who'll wake up screaming because of something I started. William turned away, breathing hard. His hands shook with rage. "I can't," he said. "You have 3 days," Kate whispered. "After that, I won't be strong enough to hold the curse anymore. It'll slip away from me and find someone new, and I won't be able to warn them." She stood. Her form was barely visible now, like morning mist. 3 days, William. Then the choice is out of your hands." She vanished. William stood alone in the flickering firelight, his father's rifle forgotten on the floor, tears streaming down his face. The next morning, William walked to his father's grave. It sat on a small hill overlooking the farm. The headstone was simple. William knelt in the wet grass. He'd come here every week for 7 years, but he'd never cried. Not once. His father had taught him that men don't cry, that showing weakness invites attack. But today, the tears came anyway. "I don't know what to do, Pa," William whispered. "She wants me to forgive her. After everything she did to us. After what she did to you." The wind rustled through the trees. A crow cawed in the distance. "You always said forgiveness was weakness. That a man who forgives is a man who gets walked on. And maybe you were right. Maybe that's why she picked us. Because we were too proud to bend. Too stubborn to break." William placed his hand on the cold stone. "But, Pa, what if holding on to hate is what keeps her alive? What if our anger is what feeds her? What if the only way to truly beat her is to let her go?" A single black feather drifted down from the sky and landed on the grave. William picked it up, turned it over in his fingers. Then he heard Kate's voice so faint he almost missed it. "Your father was a good man, William. Proud, strong, but pride can be a poison all its own." William looked up. Kate stood at the edge of the trees, barely visible in the morning light. He couldn't forgive Kate Batts for cheating him. He couldn't forgive me for existing. And that rage, it fed me until the day he died. "Are you saying it's his fault?" William asked, anger flashing. "No," Kate said softly. "I'm saying hatred always has a price, and your family paid it." She walked closer, her bare feet leaving no tracks in the grass. "I can't change what I did, William. I can't bring your father back. I can't erase Betsy's scars, but I can stop it from happening again. If you'll help me." William stood. "Why should I believe anything you say?" "Because I'm telling you something I've never told anyone," Kate said. "I'm telling you I was wrong." The words hung in the air like smoke. "I was wrong about your father. I was wrong about Betsy. I was wrong about what it means to be seen. I thought pain was all I had. I thought if I hurt others, I'd hurt less. But I was wrong." Kate's form flickered violently. For a moment, she almost disappeared completely. "I'm fading, William. My time is almost up. And when I go, I want to go knowing I didn't leave more pain behind." William looked at the grave, at the feather, at the fading ghost in front of him. "I need time," he said. "You have 2 days left," Kate whispered. Then she was gone. William didn't sleep the second night either. He sat at the kitchen table with his father's journal open in front of him. Page after page of his father's handwriting. Lists of supplies, notes about crops, plans for expanding the farm. And on the last page, written in shaky letters the day before he died, "I should have been kinder. To Kate Batts, to my family, to the land itself. Pride is a poison that spreads slow, but it always kills in the end. William read it 3 times. His father had known. At the end, he'd known. He forgave her, didn't he? William said to the empty room. Before he died, he forgave Kate Batts. Kate appeared beside him, so faded. Now she was barely there at all. Yes, she said. In his last moments, he let go of his anger. And for just a second, I felt myself start to fade. But then Betsy screamed. Your mother prayed. And your rage was so strong, William. It pulled me back, gave me shape again. William's throat tightened. You're saying I kept you alive? We all did. Your whole family. We held on to the hate so hard, it became solid. Became me. Kate knelt beside his chair, or what passed for kneeling, when you had no real body. That's why it has to be you, William. You're the last one holding on. Betsy's moved away. Your mother's buried beside your father. It's just you now. Just your anger keeping me here. William looked at her, really looked at her for the first time. She didn't look like a monster anymore. She looked like a woman who'd been in pain for too long. A woman who'd forgotten how to be anything except angry. She looked human. If I forgive you, William said slowly, what happens to you? Kate smiled. I finally get to rest. And the curse dies with me. No more hauntings. No more innocent families destroyed. It ends? William closed his father's journal. And if I don't? Kate's smile faded. Then I fade anyway. But the curse moves on, finds new hosts. And in 20 years or 50 or 100, another family will sit where you're sitting now, wondering how to stop a monster they didn't create. She stood. Her form was so transparent now that William could see right through her to the wall behind. I have maybe 12 hours left, Kate said. After that, I won't have a choice. The curse will slip away whether I want it to or not. Kate. I was never Kate Batts William. I was never anyone. I was just pain pretending to be a person. But you can make me real for just one moment. You can give me a name, a face, a reason to have existed. Tears rolled down her translucent cheeks. You can make me matter. She vanished. William sat alone in the darkness, his father's journal clutched in his hands, and wept. The sun was setting on the 3rd day. William stood in the center of the house, the exact spot where his father had died 7 years ago. He'd spent the whole day here, thinking, remembering, grieving. He thought about his father's pride, his sister's screams, his mother's prayers, all the pain, all the fear, all the hate. And he thought about the next family, the next innocent girl, the next 7 years of torment. Kate, he called to the empty house. I'm ready. Nothing happened. Kate, please. I know you're almost gone, but if you can hear me, I'm ready. The air grew cold. The last rays of sunlight coming through the windows dimmed, and Kate appeared one final time. She was barely there. More idea than form, more memory than ghost. Her glowing eyes were fading. Her shape kept breaking apart and reforming. William, she whispered, it's almost too late. I know, William said. His voice was steady now, calm. That's why I need to say this now. He took a deep breath. I forgive you, Kate. Kate's eyes went wide. What? I forgive you, William said again, stronger now. Not because you deserve it, not because I've forgotten what you did, but because my family deserves peace. Real peace. The kind that only comes when you let go of hate. Tears streamed down his face, but he kept going. I forgive you for my father's death. I forgive you for Betsy's pain. I forgive you for the 7 years of fear. I forgive you for being what you were. And I forgive myself for holding on to anger so long that it kept you alive. Kate made a sound, a sob, a gasp, something human and broken. I was wrong, she whispered. About everything. About your father. About pain. About what it means to be seen. Her form started to crack like glass under too much pressure. Golden light poured through the cracks. You gave me something I never thought I'd feel, Kate said, smiling through her tears. You gave me grace. Goodbye, Kate, William said softly. Kate's form shattered, but it didn't feel violent. It felt like watching ice melt in spring, like watching chains fall away, like watching a bird finally understand it can fly. 1,000 golden sparks filled the room, warm, bright, beautiful, swirling around William like fireflies before fading into nothing. The cold disappeared. The shadows retreated. The house, for the first time in 7 years, felt like a home again. William collapsed to his knees, sobbing. Not from grief anymore, from relief. It was over. It was finally over. 20 years later, William Bell was an old man. He sat on his porch watching his grandchildren play in the fields where he'd once heard his sister scream. The farm was thriving. The land was green. The house was full of laughter. His daughter Betsy's daughter, named after her aunt, ran up to him with a flower. Grandpa, look what I found. William took the flower and smiled. It's beautiful, sweetheart. Grandpa? The little girl asked. Mama says this house used to be haunted. Is that true? William looked out at the fields, at the hill where his father was buried, at the sky turning gold with sunset. Yes, he said. It was haunted once. What happened to the ghost? William pulled his granddaughter onto his lap. Someone forgave her, and she finally got to rest. Was she scary? Very scary, William said. But at the end, she was just sad. The little girl thought about this. I'm glad she's not sad anymore. Me too, sweetheart. Me too. As the sun set, a warm breeze blew across the farm. And just for a moment, so quick, William almost missed it. He heard a woman's voice on the wind. Not angry, not mocking, not cruel, just grateful. Thank you, William Bell. William smiled. You're welcome, Kate. The breeze faded. The stars came out. And the Bell farm finally, truly was at peace. But late at night, travelers still report strange things near the old Bell land. Not scary things, just moments. A warm breeze on a cold day. A woman's soft laughter on the wind. A feeling of peace that settles over you like a blanket. Some say Kate still lingers. Others say it's just the wind. But the people who live there now, they know the truth. Hatred creates monsters. Forgiveness sets them free. And sometimes, if you're very quiet, you can still hear Kate singing. Not the cruel song she sang to Betsy, but a new song. A peaceful song. a lullaby for the family she once tried to destroy. And in that lullaby, there's a message. I was wrong. I'm sorry. And thank you for showing me that even monsters deserve a second chance. That's where the story truly ends. Not with a scream, not with a curse, but with forgiveness. Real forgiveness. The kind that changes everything.